Hello Reformers and welcome to a special feature of MarZ Tactical Base Defense. Now this video is kindly sponsored by the developers, and if you'd like to check out the game, which has just been released by the way from early access, then there is a link in the description, and I'd highly recommend checking it out if you are a fan of tower defense. Actually pretty fast-paced tactical tower defense as well. You don't only have to think about where you're going to be placing your towers, you also have to think about micromanaging your crew, because your crew actually have their own health bars. Anyway, there are 3 difficulties here. I'm playing the campaign right now. You have Walking on Mars, Challenge, and Nerves of Steel. We're going to be playing on Nerves of Steel, at least for the first couple of missions, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright, so this is our first little tutorial step into the game, and what we need to do first is place some energy hubs. Now these energy hubs are going to enable us to build additional structures and power them with our own resources here. So for example, to get resources, how do you do that? Well, killing enemies does give us resources, but otherwise building an extractor is going to give us passive resources over time. Now, we also have the ability to defend ourselves with the use of machine guns. Now, these machine guns are not specifically necessary to defend yourself. You don't need machine guns to defend yourself, but it makes it very much easier because your crew actually do come with their own weapons. As you can see, they're actually running around with weapons right now. Each of these fellows, by the way, is also named, so when they are inevitably going to be murdered in any way, shape or form by the ravenous hordes that we're going to be fighting here, then you are going to weep, just like I am in a second. Anyway, let's see what we're able to do here. Maybe I'll be able to maybe get another machine gun up and running, maybe something like there, and we can get another person in there as well. As you can see, we also have a monolith being researched. That's kind of a way to enable a little bit of choice and a little bit of risk-reward kind of thing, because obviously if you have one of your crew doing some research, then they are not doing anything else, and they are actually being a bit of a detriment to your other crew members, so they are going to have to carry a bit of the burden. Anyway, let's get another person out there. You can actually do this. You don't have to send them into a building or anything. You can actually put them anywhere you want on the game field. And that is amazing in my opinion, because eventually, as your crew continues to rack up kills, continues to rack up experience and so on and so forth, they are going to level up. And they're going to level up into kind of like a, not I wouldn't say a super soldier, but it kind of is a super soldier. And they gain a variety of bonuses. So for example, right now we have 3 DPS and we have 8 range and we got 2.5 speed and 30 health. Well, that is not going to stay that way if they level up. If they level up, they're going to gain about 0.6 DPS, they're going to gain 1.6 range, I believe, and they're going to gain 6 health as well. So everything's going to be much easier if you get those guys leveled up. So that's exactly what we're going to try and do here, of course. But the main thing that I want to do is I just want to get my machine gun up and running here, and I want to try and put this crew member in there, and this crew member over here is just going to stay where they are basically. I think it's going to be pretty easy for us to defeat this particular level, so I'm actually gonna speed everything up. As you can see, there are 3 speed levels basically. So you have normal, you have fast, and then you have super fast. And on top of that, if you are wanting to be a little bit more chill, then what you can do is you can actually enable slow motion. And in my opinion, that is awesome. I think it's really fun to see slow motion in action, because slow motion gives you that cinematic kind of experience with the game, and I think it just looks really fun, to be honest. So yeah, hopefully I can actually show you that in a second. So let's put some people in there. And do I not have anyone? Yeah, there we go. Do I not have? Yeah, I do have a person in there. Oh no, I don't. I moved them out. Are you serious? Oh, that's not good. Well, let's move that guy back in there. There we go. Okay, so there is actually a person on the outside there by the looks of things, but I guess that's absolutely fine. I guess we don't really need to really worry then, as we are going to quite easily murder every single one of these, well, enemies. I think they actually look like undead of some kind, so it seems like they have been infected by some kind of viral pathogen or something. But there you go. There's a victory on the first mission. And as you can see, we were able to accomplish every single objective. Now you may be asking yourself, well, why are you even bothering to complete these objectives? Well, that's a good question because, oh yeah, I think you just saw it. We're going to be getting perks, and we can unlock these perks to enable us to do additional things. Some of them are very, very useful. Some of them are just plain fun, and others maybe not so useful, but it really depends on your own gameplay style. So if we actually just take a look here, you can actually see exactly what kind of perks you're going to be getting. Personally, I feel like this is really fun. That's one of the fun ones that I was talking about. It gives you an FPS mode. Yeah, an FPS mode for the machine gun. So you can actually go in to the machine gun and you can actually shoot it yourself. That's really, really fun in my opinion. Otherwise, there are a number of other things that are extremely good, like nukes for free, for example. That's crazy good. And calling all waves early, that is probably going to be a bit more of a challenge, as it states right there. And then you have meteorite shower, automatic crew rescue, +1 crew for each reinforcement, and so on and so forth. We've just unlocked one that gives us -50% to repair cost, so that's pretty nice. And once again, we're going to be playing on Nerves of Steel. Alright, so we have landed on the second location, and what we're going to be doing first is I'm going to be enabling slow motion. And you know why? I am slow. I am a very, very slow player when it comes to tower defense. So, well, in general. Let's just say in general. And basically what I want to do is I want to try and get as many commands going as I can. And so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get as many of these things as I can. So basically trying to build as many things as possible and trying to get people into them as fast as possible as well. But of course, I don't really need to rush because slow motion gives me that opportunity. You can, of course, also pause the game completely, but while the game is paused, you cannot do anything with the game. So you can't queue up actions or anything like that. So that's what the slow motion effect is actually for. Anyway, let's get another machine gun over here. I think probably there is pretty good. And then we'll just put someone out there. Now, the cool thing that we have now unlocked is the fact that we can actually upgrade our structures and everything. So hopefully we're going to be able to do that. And I'm actually going to send another person outside there so that we can actually support our machine gun. We're probably going to need to do that. Let's upgrade our extractor. And as you can see, they want us to upgrade a machine gun, and that's exactly what we're going to try and do. It needs 100 resources. Hopefully we're going to get that relatively soon. There you go. And now it is more of a waiting game. It's more of a waiting game. Let's try and speed things up a little bit. I'm going to have to move this fellow over here so that we can actually start killing these fellows that are trying to sneak on by. Don't really want them to sneak on by, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. I would like to upgrade the extractor to the final level. I believe every single building can be upgraded 3 times to the maximum. And of course they are going to increase in cost as you go. Alright, so we have another wave coming in from the left. As you can see, you can quite clearly tell when enemies are coming from which direction, which is really nice. It does give you that little bit of extra information. And we're going to upgrade our extractor now. And now we are going to be in a really, really good position, because that will enable us to basically build whatever we want. You know, we can build whatever we want, and we can be pretty good with things. So I'm actually going to build another machine gun over here. And we are going to be taking this crew member over here, or take this crew member over here, because I think we should be okay, but it really depends. Sometimes the game can catch you off guard very, very quickly indeed, so you need to be quite quick on your feet. And if you are having some problems, then just enable slow motion. That's the best tip that I can really give, even though I'm not actually a veteran of the game whatsoever. I'm still learning new things about it as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to upgrade. Gonna upgrade these machine guns right here. Gonna upgrade this one to its final level. And I think we're doing pretty nicely, actually. I'm kind of surprised that we're doing so well without having to worry too much about enemies. And I don't have any additional crew available here, with the exception of this one. And...
Roger. Do you see them? The ones in space?
Whatever they...
Yes, we do have a couple of enemies that tried to get into spacesuits, but that did not help them to survive whatever it is. I assume it's some kind of viral pathogen or something like that, and it has affected them in a very adverse way. Let's just say that. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so hopefully my forces will be able to defend themselves here. I'm going to be moving a bit back here. I'm actually going to move over here. Oh no. Oh no. Bad things are happening. Bad things are happening. This is bad. Let's get our forces over here. Oh yeah, we're actually surviving. Look at this. We're actually surviving. He's doing an amazing job. Okay, fantastic. As you can see, this fellow right here has advanced. We're going to take this guy in here. I'm actually going to get an infirmary as well, so we can actually start healing our forces when they're inside. And we're going to move the other fellow that actually came out to help back to his machine gun. Oh, and I can actually move over here as well, because we can do that. And we don't need to worry about it anymore. Okay, so I'm actually going to get another machine gun up and running there. And let's get this guy in there. There we go. We have another person that has leveled up as well. So they are also going to be more effective in battle. Okay. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Did you see that? That was super close. Okay. Thankfully, we achieved victory.
That should thin them out enough here. Still, for months we've prepared for this, but I still can't believe what we're seeing. Something terrible happened here, and I can't decide if we should be looking into it or if we should turn away.
Alright, so there's a little bit of an example of the voice acting as well. I think it's very atmospheric, gets you much more into the story, and there you go. We were able to complete every single one of those objectives, and we have once again acquired a new perk. So let's actually see what that new perk is. So I'm actually still playing on the highest difficulty right here, so that is probably not going to bode too well for the next level, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I'm actually going to go for 100% refund this time, because I think they're giving me this perk for a reason. So I'm going to try and utilize it as best I can. So let's try it. Alright, so this is going to be a difficult one in my opinion. We're going to have some problems. So now they're introducing this new thing where we can actually request reinforcements, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Now I'm actually going to enable slow motion for most of the early game here, because I am, as I've said multiple times, not exactly a fast person when it comes to this kind of thing. So I'm going to try my best here to get these things built in reasonably good time. So let's see if I can build that there. There we go. And we want to get these resources up and running as soon as possible. So let's get that extractor there, and we can get another extractor over there. Now, thankfully, enemies are only coming from one direction so far. Now, obviously, that is going to change, I would assume. At some point, there's 4 directions to be worried about here, which makes me very, very worried indeed. And we'll see how we go. So let's upgrade that extractor. I'm just going to try and upgrade the extractors as quickly as possible. That's probably going to be my strategy for this particular level. And what I want to do as well is I want to build another energy hub over here, round about there. And I want to build another one round about here. There we go. Okay, so that is the maximum amount of energy hubs that I can actually build on this level. You can tell the amount that you have available at the top right there. And of course we have additional crew available to us as well. Hopefully soon they will be good enough to reinforce us when they actually come in. So I'm actually going to go to normal speed now. And we're going to see how it goes. I'm a bit worried about this, to be honest, but we'll try it out and see what happens. I am super worried about this. I am really, really worried. Okay, so let's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Okay, normal speed, normal speed. Okay, there we go. I need this machine gun to be, well, basically right here. Yeah, basically right there. And we are I think we have one more crew member who is available. Yes, I think we do. And we're going to be sending them over there. There we go. Okay, now we have another wave. So they're staggering the waves here. So they're not obviously just chucking everything at you at once. So you do have the opportunity to respond. But, well, yes, it's going to be a bit difficult. So what I'm going to try to do here is hopefully all of these little areas here will be defensible enough for us at the moment. I am going to need to upgrade this machine gun, I think.
Here they come.
Oh, thanks a lot. Yes, here they come. Great. Very good. And I can upgrade this again. So there you go. There's a fully maxed out machine gun right there. Because, of course, I've done my upgrading of my extractors. So they are a little bit faster. And hopefully they're going to be okay to deal with most of the enemies coming in for us right here. Now, of course, we are going to be receiving more reinforcements. Can I do more? I think I can do more. Yeah, there's the lander. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually going to go into slow motion in just a second. There we go. So let's send off another person. Let's get another lander, because we're going to be requesting more reinforcements. And let's actually upgrade that machine gun so that it's actually ready when that guy gets there. Hopefully that's going to work out quite nicely. Now, the other two directions, we haven't had to worry about them just yet, but you can see exactly how intense the game can get. And I'm very much hoping that we will be able to defend this. This is maximized, absolutely maximized out right now. And how are we doing over here? It seems like we're doing okay. We're receiving more reinforcements. I have 2 crew available, I think. Yeah, I think I have. Do I have 2 crew available? I think I have 1 available, actually. Here we go. So now the other 2 areas are lighting up. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a machine gun round about here. And we're going to get a machine gun round about there, I guess. And how are we doing? How are we doing? Not fantastic. Maybe good. Maybe yes. Maybe no. I don't know. But what I do know is that I'm going to be upgrading these machine guns. Let's get someone over there. Do I have another one? No, I don't. I don't have anyone else. I have no one else. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this guy over there. Now, bear in mind that doing this is very risky because, obviously, if you're leaving that machine gun unmanned, it's not going to be able to do anything. It can't shoot anything. So, you need to be a bit careful about doing this. And I'm hopeful that I won't regret my actions. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But we'll find out. We'll find out together. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Okay. So I'm actually going to increase... Should I increase my... I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit worrying, to be honest. It's a bit worrying. Okay, so let's just send someone out there just to reinforce ourselves. Let's get another little bit of reinforcements. And I'm actually just going to get... Okay, so I can only get 1 person there. Let's get this person to go out there and maybe assist with these 2 waves, because you never know. Maybe these waves are going to be super difficult and we are going to need additional assistance. Maybe that's going to be the thing. And who knows? Who knows? Let's get an infirmary up and running anyway, just in case we need to. I think we should be fine. They seem to be coming in dribs and drabs, and we don't seem to really need any additional assistance, but you never know. Maybe we will. Okay, so there's another wave coming from this direction here. Is that one done? No, that one's not done yet. These guys are having some difficulties, perhaps, a little bit. So far, I actually think we're... Yep, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so we can now go over here, and I'm going to take this crewman over here as well. I can actually build many more machine guns. Maybe we want to do that. So let's build another machine gun round about here. Let's upgrade it fully. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually going to go slow motion for a second because I just want to make sure I'm not missing any enemies right here. Okay, so do we have another person for this? Not entirely sure about that. Let's have a look. This guy can go in there. There we go. Yeah, so we do have 2 people in these. We don't have anyone anywhere else apart from over here, which is fine, because nowhere else there's any waves. So we're good. We're good. Okay. So, here we go. We're getting a fat walker, which is a new enemy. It has 40 HP. How much damage do these do? I am actually unsure right now. So that might be a bit of an issue. Does 10 DPS. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Oh, wow, there's actually a lot of them. There's actually a lot of them. Okay, so we might have some problems, but I think we should be okay. As you can see, we seem to be cutting them down very fast indeed, but obviously having that new enemy type to worry about, that's problematic. Alright, yeah, so we are going to get another machine gun up there. Let's get another lander. Let's get another person over there. Another 2 people over there, actually. And let's upgrade here. Seems like these guys are doing okay. Are they? Are they actually doing okay? Oh no. This might be problematic. Okay, let's get another crewman over here. Can I repair these while they're being attacked? Yeah, I can. Okay, that's fantastic. While they're being attacked. Okay, great. Yes, I'm very, very pleased that I can actually do it while they're being attacked.
What the hell? That was damn close. I knew it. More than unstable.
At least nothing will appear from there.
Oh, great. Okay, so that is done. Okay, so these are absolutely fine now. So I'm actually going to be selling these straight off because we can get a huge amount of resources for them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinforce the other areas here. So I'm actually going to send a person over there, and we're going to be reinforcing with another, well, however many machine guns I can. Actually just 2, but that's fine. I think that should be okay. Then we got some people coming over here as well, so I can do another machine gun in this area. Okay, and we are receiving some more reinforcements. These guys are okay, that's fine. Let's get another person in here. There we go, and we should probably... Oh no, do I not have anyone else? Oh no, I don't have anyone else. Okay, well hopefully I'm going to be receiving reinforcements relatively soon. Yes, I am. That's great. And I'm going to be requesting some more reinforcements straight away, very quickly indeed. And I'm going to increase the speed a little bit, because I think I'm actually fine. I think I should be fine. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think, well, this isn't done yet. There are still some enemies coming from that area soon. But I think in general we should be fine. Let's speed things up even more. Let's see how much we can push this. I don't really want to push it too much, thank you very much, because we might have some... yes, slow motion please. Going to be mending this. And let's go for normal speed. There we go. Okay, yeah. So we're going to need some more people. Going to need some people to come over here as soon as possible. This is problematic. This is problematic. Oh no. This is bad. This is very bad. Okay, come on now. Yep, just kill them. Kill them. This is bad. Okay, can you just go out there? No, base is under attack. Okay, so I failed that. I failed that particular objective, but it's alright. I don't really mind. We're playing on the hardest difficulty, do bear that in mind. So there are going to be a couple of lapses, and yeah, so... yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, I gotta say. I'm a bit disappointed by that, because I was thinking that we might have a really good opportunity for something there, but no such luck. No such luck. So I'm actually going to just get another person here and another person there. Let's upgrade this a little bit as well. And we can, of course, repair these. And we can repair that. Unfortunately, they are going by right now, which is bad. Oh my. Okay. Okay, yeah, we are having some problems. We are having huge amounts of problems right now. Okay, so let's send these guys out here. Let's send these guys out here. Because that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. No one else... we can't repair these. We can't repair these. By the way, we cannot repair the base. That is a big problem. Okay, so let's tell these guys to go over here. We have a super soldier. Yeah, we got a special unit right there now. Okay, hopefully we will be able to kill them. Oh no, we lost one. Okay. Oh, am I gonna be okay? No, I don't think I am. Wow, they actually took me out. They actually took me out. There you go. So, unfortunately, that was a defeat. But we're going to retry it, and I'm going to see if we can do a little bit better with my layout. I think my layout was a bit flawed. I think I may have gone a little bit too close to the enemy's spawn area. That might have been the problem. But I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just going to show you when we start to have some issues. Alright, so I've been doing a little bit better this time around, mainly because I have changed my perspective on the way I do things. So, for example, because I have a huge amount of resources now, I basically don't have to worry too much about having both extractors up and running at the same time. So generally, that is really, really useful, because that means I can basically, well, take one of them and put them somewhere else, which is really, really useful. So I'm actually going to place this guy here, and as you can see, they're just beating on the extractor over there. Nothing really to worry about. As you can see, I also have one in this extractor, so we're still earning some money, but we don't have to worry too much about, you know, actually losing our entire resource bank, basically. So we're just going to continue with the one here, and that's exactly my point. This game is very, very adaptive. You know, you have to be adaptive when you're playing it. You can't just be like, okay, so I'm just going to build these 3 towers and then I'm just going to forget about it. You can't just do that. You have to be on the ball. You have to, you know, be a bit mindful, shall we say, of what you're actually wanting to do with your forces. And yeah, I think I'm actually going to sell this. There we go. I'm actually going to sell that. And you know what? I'm going to sell all of this too. Going to sell all this too. And we're actually going to go slow motion real quick. And we are going to be building another one of these right here. And we are going to be sending one of our people around about here. And another one will go into this machine gun right there. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be a little bit easier for us now, hopefully, because we now have 3 machine guns in each of these areas. And as you can see, if I just make it a bit slow motion here so I can explain my thought process behind this, basically what I've tried to do is, beforehand, my guns were all the way up here, right? So all the enemies, you know what they're going to do, because there's so many of them, they're just going to mosey on by. You know, they're just going to walk on by without any problems whatsoever. And yeah, they may get shot a little bit, but it's not really going to make that much difference. And so making it like this is, well, just so much easier for us. So I'm actually going to send one of my people out here, and they're just going to reinforce these places here. I actually have 4,000. So I'm actually going to take another crew member away from our extractor. I'm actually going to sell this as well because I don't need it anymore. And we're just going to see what happens. I'm hopeful that we will have enough forces to be able to defeat the menace. I don't know whether that's going to be the case, but I hope it will be. I think it is. Oh, our base got under attack right at the end. Right at the end. Okay, well... yes, I should have been a little bit more... Yeah, as you can see, look at that, 99%. We also lost 1 crew, so obviously that's a bit of an issue. And that means that I will not get that perk unlocked. So that's the reason why this game is very difficult, but it is very rewarding if you are capable of getting that done. Anyway, we were able to complete a victory here on the hardest difficulty, so... I would say that if I was playing on normal, I probably would have been able to get that perk unlocked. And as a result, I think I'm probably going to switch to playing normal now because I do want to unlock all those perks. Unlocking those perks is very, very important because they are powerful indeed. What would I have unlocked here? Minus 50% waiting time. That is a fantastic perk, and I'm actually kind of sad that we didn't get that now. But it's okay, we can continue onward. I'm going to go for challenge now, and we're going to see what we can do on mission 4, which is Depths of Hollow Lake. Alright, so here we go, once again. Now, we have 3 resource areas right here, so we do have to be a bit mindful. So what's this? That's our perk refund right there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, enemy count, all that stuff. Okay, so we can actually build 1 energy thing right there, so we have enough for that. And we can build something round about here, I guess. Oh wow, this is kind of harsh. I feel like this is a pretty harsh level, but we'll see how it goes. Let's build one round about here. There we go. Okay, so we got all those building, and we probably want to go and get that monolith as soon as possible. And then with this one, we're going to be getting our extractors and maybe 1 machine gun from this direction. And we now have a tech center as well, by the way, so you can actually see that right here. Provides blueprints to research new defense towers. So that's really, really important. But first off, we're just going to be getting all our extractors up and running. And we can actually upgrade this, as you can see. So you can actually get +1 connection, which might actually make sense, but it is very expensive, so I'm probably not going to be doing that at the moment. Let's see, where am I getting attacked from already? So I'm being attacked from over in this direction here. So I'm going to go for a machine gun or 2, actually. And we're going to go and... Ooh, look at that. We can actually request more people. That's fantastic. Let's do that. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's put some people in our extractors. And we have some enemies coming from this direction as well, so I can probably put a machine gun there too. Alright, so slow motion, as you can see, very, very useful. Highly recommend checking it out, using it, and, you know, utilizing it as best you can, because it is just fantastic. Now, I'm going to send another 2 people over here. Maybe not 2 people. Let's not send 2 people over there. Let's send 1 over there and 1 over here, because we are going to get attacked from both directions. So definitely something to be a bit careful about. Now you can actually, as you can see right here, use a shield to protect the lander from enemy attacks. Obviously this is not going to give you the benefit of not taking any damage. It's just going to reduce the damage, as far as I'm aware. So anyway, I think I should probably build this tech center, shouldn't I? Yeah. I think I'm going to build that tech center actually right now. Let's build it. I'd rather the tech center get destroyed rather than the lander, so we're just going to build the tech center right there. And we need a person in there as well, which is kind of annoying because we don't have any at the moment, but it takes 2 minutes for us to get reinforcements. I'm hopeful that we will get 3 of our civilians from that, and I'm actually going to upgrade our extractors now. And we'll see how that goes. We are going to be attacked from this area as well, so I am going to get another energy hub from this direction. So let me see if I can place that round about here, I guess. And things seem to be going alright at the moment, but maybe I shouldn't be so greedy. That's the thing. I'm being a bit greedy when it comes to how many extractors I'm actually using here. Because if I didn't want to be so greedy, maybe I would be able to have an additional machine gun or, you know, something like that. That might actually make more sense. So I'm a bit of an idiot in that way, but we'll see. maybe it's actually going to work out just fine. Who knows? So let's get another machine gun there. Our lander has actually come in, and we can actually get another person there. And we can probably send someone out just to kill some of these stragglers. Let's send someone out over there as well. Let's send someone into the research. And let's get another 3 in the next 2 minutes. Another 3 people coming. That's going to be really useful. Okay, so let's get rocket. Shoots down enemies by heavy rockets and causes area damage. Nice. Okay, let's try and research that as soon as we can then. Let's upgrade this as well. And we've got enemies approaching from over there. We have enemies approaching over here. I'm going to move Linda over here, actually. I think that she's going to probably be a little bit better over in this direction. And we can now upgrade our extractors even more. I'm going to do that. This might be a bit problematic. Linda, where are you? Get over here. Thank you very much. Let's get you over there. And I should probably repair that. That would make sense.
Look at that. A bona fide rocket launcher on the menu. Those guys weren't messing around.
If you're impressed now, wait until you see it upgraded.
New task.
Right, so we are having some problems right here. So, as we know, researching a new tower is definitely the way to go, but unfortunately, we are now being attacked by a huge amount of enemies. So this is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm going to have to repair this. Yeah, I think we're actually done. You know that? I think we're actually done. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything here. Mainly because I didn't prioritize. I should have prioritized. That's the thing I should have done right there. Should have prioritized 100% to get that rocket tower up and running. That would have made much more sense in my opinion. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to have to retry this. And we'll see if I can do a little bit better next time. Alright, so this time around, I know what you're thinking. Oh yeah, how is he going to do this? I have no idea myself, so wish me luck. I think we should be absolutely fine, because this time around I have a little bit of a better idea as to how to do it. So we're going to just send these people to their various extractors. We're not going to be upgrading the extractors so incredibly heavily this time around, and instead we're going to be focusing on our research very, very quickly indeed. So as you can see, I now have a research center up and running almost immediately. So we're going to be going for a rocket right now. That is going to be done, I think, within 2 minutes or something like that. And we are going to be attacked from here first. So I'm going to upgrade my machine gun. I'm going to try and have a machine gun in each area. And then to complement that, I'm hopefully going to be able to have a rocket as well. And hopefully that's going to help us. So we'll see if that actually does happen. If it doesn't happen, then, well, you can just say, "Ah, look at him, he failed. What an imbecile." You know, you can say that. But hopefully, hopefully we're not gonna say that. Anyway, machine gun. Another machine gun over here. We're going to need one. So let's place it round about here, I suppose. And I'm actually unsure who I'm going to place over there into it, because we currently do not have any people to go into a machine gun, so a bit worrying, isn't it? Yes, very worrying in actual fact. I guess I'm going to have to take this person from the extractor and place them in the machine gun itself, because that seems to be the only way I'm actually going to get any kind of solution here. I think we're going to be fine though. It really is a case of just maximizing as much as you can get your hands on. So now that I have my rocket, how much is that going to cost me? 250. Alright, so 250. I'm actually going to build a rocket over here. I think this is going to be much more of a benefit than putting it somewhere else. And we're going to put it right about there. And we'll see how that goes. And we are going to get some more crew coming in, so hopefully we'll be able to man it almost immediately. There we go. There's the crew. There's the crew coming in. Okay, I'm going to need it immediately. Come on, guys. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So that one is going out there. We're going to upgrade this as much as I can, because those guys coming in, those enemies, they are really tough. I think they're actually really tough. So we're going to upgrade the rocket as much as I can. And we're going to get someone to go out there. And we're going to need to build another 2 rockets. So one over here and one over there. But I'm going to just send 2 people out. One to go into the extractor and one to just help out in general. And hopefully that's going to work out. I think, you know what, I'd really like to get another machine gun here as well, because we do have the ability to do so. But it's, oh wait a minute, let's actually take a look at the rocket and see how good it is. Ooh, it's good. Oh, it's great. Okay, never mind. You don't need anything else. We don't need anything else. We just need those rockets. Yes, thank you very much. Let's get another lander with 3 people in it. Sounds good to me. Sounds very good to me. Let's upgrade our extractors. Why not? Let's do it.
Look at that.
Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with what we have going on right here. at the moment. Look at this, look at this. Let's have a look and see whether the rocket is capable of dealing with all of these. I mean, you can quite clearly see that it seems to be. Wow, that is some damage. That is some real nice damage. Okay, so considering, yeah, it's 250, can I please kill some more? There we go. Okay, I'm going to need someone to go over there and man it. Okay, quickly, please. Quickly. There we go. Oh, look at how much damage it's dealing. It's amazing. I can't believe it. I can't believe a new tower has made so much of a difference. But this is exactly my point. The importance of making good decisions in this game is really, really there. You know, it's very high indeed. So you're going to need to be very much on the ball in that case. Okay, so I need another rocket over here, don't I? There we go. And we already have a crew member over there to man it. There we go. And we will upgrade it as well. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with what we're doing right here. I'm very happy with this. I'm actually very excited to see if we can actually pull this off. I will be very impressed. Should I really be impressed with myself? Probably not. It's probably not the best idea, but I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. Let's upgrade this a little bit more. But yeah, I think that's generally the point. We generally don't want to be upgrading too much of our extractors. I think that might have made a bit of a problem for us initially. So we probably did not want to do that beforehand. Okay, so should I build some more rockets? I think yes. I think yes, we're going to build some more rockets. It sounds fun to me. Why not? And let's get another person over there. And look at the rocket doing so much damage. It doesn't even need the machine gun's assistance, even though the machine gun does deal some pretty nice damage. But really, it doesn't even need it. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so now that that is done, we can upgrade it a little bit. I'm actually going to upgrade one of our extractors nearby to our base, because it's less likely to be destroyed. And so far, everything seems fine. I'm very pleased. Surprised, but pleased. Do I need to build another rocket tower? I'm itching to do it, because the rockets are so incredibly satisfying to use. Look at how many units are coming in from over here. These guys are not going to stand a chance. I'm actually going to go slow motion as soon as the rockets fire away. Look at the explosions. Yes, and they explode into into little bits. They do. They explode into little bits. Isn't that amazing? Very, very fun. Okay, so yes, thankfully everything seems to be working quite nicely. Now they are throwing us a bit of a curveball, and they are wanting to throw some enemies from a previously, well, not attacked from angle. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. But I'm going to send another lander away. Should have done that beforehand. Bit of a lapse on my part, but it's okay. We're fine. As you can see, we definitely needed those 2 rockets right there. I think we probably would have been overrun in that direction if we hadn't done that, so that's pretty good. And even if... oh, look at this. We can actually take this guy out and put him somewhere if we want to. So even if we do need someone to come out, then we can ask the guy in the research tower to do that. So that's no problem whatsoever. Okay, they're coming in. They're taking a bit of time. Okay, I'm actually going to go super fast mode because I am so incredibly confident at this point that I don't think... let me just hold my breath on that, because I think that we could still lose quite easily.
Does that one seem sicker somehow?
A new subspecies. Pay attention to its behavior, Commander. We may need to adjust our tactics.
Oh dear. Right, okay, so what is it capable of doing? It has 100 HP. I don't know what it's capable of doing, so you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to build a tower a little bit behind the rest. And I'm going to move this crew over here. I'm a bit worried, actually. I think this thing might decide to try and possess our own units if they are actually on the fields of battle instead of actually being inside a tower of some kind. So we're going to try and see whether that is indeed the case. Okay, let's upgrade it, there we go. And, okay, we're not doing that much. Oh, we're doing so much damage. Okay, oh, I see. Oh, okay, never mind. It's not trying to possess us, it just splits into more enemies when it dies. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know. I was a bit worried about that. Okay, so let's build some more rockets over here. We're going to need them, I'm pretty sure. And we're going to need some more over here as well, but unfortunately I need to upgrade this energy hub to get an extra connection. And I'm going to need another rocket. There we go. Alright. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now we do have 3 people to assign, so we're going to be taking them over to these rocket towers. There we go. Alright. Very pleased. Very pleased. Okay, so let's upgrade this. And we have more people coming in from over there as well, so I'm actually going to prioritize this right here. And I think we're good. I actually think we are good. Can you believe it? Considering I failed so incredibly easily on the first wave, and now we're doing so much better. That is a big difference. And that's the satisfaction you're going to get from playing this game, actually, because at first you're going to be like, oh, what? I can't possibly beat this level. And then as soon as you kind of think about it and you think, oh, wait a minute. Maybe if I change my strategy a little bit, maybe if I change the amount of tactics I'm using, you know, maybe if I utilize my brain in my case, you know, then you're going to be in a much better situation and you're probably going to be able to succeed where previously you probably weren't able to. So yeah, anyway, let's just upgrade our extractors here. I think we're pretty much done. Let's increase the speed and then we're going to go slow motion. We're going to go slow motion as soon as these guys get fired upon. Oh yeah, there we go. There it is. There it is. Yes. Oh wow. That is crazy. That is really cool. I love the fact that they've added slow motion. I don't know whether they had slow motion before, as I said before, you know, earlier in the episode. I really don't know whether they did, but it is a fantastic addition and something that I think that this game really does benefit a huge amount from. Anyway, what else are we having here? We're having some more parasites coming in there, and we are having some more of these guys. These guys are going to die very quickly. And I think we're actually done in every single other area here. So technically, if I wanted to min-max, basically what I could do now is I could sell this, I can actually move this. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. I can actually move that anywhere I want. So technically I could actually move that, but I'm not going to do that. Technically also I could upgrade these energy hubs. So I'm actually going to upgrade this. Even though they're going to take a bit of damage. That's not really a big deal in my opinion. But yeah, basically what you can do is... Oh, we might have some problems here. We might have some problems here, friends. Let's send our people out there to do some damage. Make sure our lander doesn't take actual damage, please. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, over here I probably should have reinforced it a little bit more with some additional rocket towers. That would have made some sense. And hopefully they are going to be able to kill this thing. Why are they not able to kill this thing? I'm actually unsure why they're not able to do that. So let's just move them a little bit closer here so that they can actually finish it off. There we go. They finished it off now. Fantastic. Alright, there you go. There's a victory. Fantastic.
That takes care of the lake. I feel a lot better now that we have the tech center. Let's hope it's enough.
A moment of your time, Commander. I've studied the first few monoliths we've found, or rather, tried to. They are remarkably secure. Their inner mechanisms seal the outer shell tight minutes after I open it. Each time I look inside, I catch a glimpse of something only to have it slip from my grasp. I will need to look at more of them.
Ooh, okay. Well, there you go. Okay, so obviously, because we're playing on a slightly lower difficulty, that was slightly easier, but you can see it's still very touch and go, you know what I mean? Might end up in a failure if at any point right there. I mean, you could see at the very end there, I was almost succumbing to the ravenous hordes, and we've now unlocked another perk, so that's pretty fantastic too. Anyway, what we're going to do now, instead of going on to mission 5, we're going to go back to the main menu, because I would like to show you the other modes. So, there is actually a skirmish mode. I'm not entirely sure what that does because I'm actually playing a pre-release version at the moment and I don't have access to the skirmish just yet. But you will do in the full version, of course. Anyway, what we have right here is our map editor, and we're going to go in and see what it's all about. Alright, so here is the MarZ form, and as you can see, you can go to the workshop if you want to. This will, well, I would assume this opens up the workshop, and then you can take a look at other people's creations. So you can challenge your friends, you can create maps for each other, or you can just create maps in general and just have other people try to beat them. Otherwise, you can just click on New or Load. I'm going to call this, considering I called my map making skills an abomination, I'm going to call it Abomination, and we will make a medium map. And here we are. Look at this. I have an entire playground, which I can zoom straight into if I want to, and I can do whatever I like with it. So you can actually see I can disable the textures if I want, and I can go through these various menus. So, for example, you have the frequency of the preview here, so you can actually apply that, and whoa, look at that! Yeah, you can create this if you want. You can do that. I don't know why you would. Look, you know, that's not really gonna work, is it? No. Oh, that might work though. This seems pretty interesting. Oh yes, I like this. I like that. Okay, so now what you can do, you have a terraforming tool, and you can do whatever you like with it. So you can flatten. So you can flatten areas that you don't like, for example, and you can just flatten them all out so that they are all absolutely flat if you so desire. You can add, what are these? Terracing. So you can add terracing as well if you want to. Personally, what I'd like to do is fill in these holes a little bit, and then we're going to just level them out just a little. And what you can do then is you can actually have, look at that. You can actually make a little area there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make like, let's try and, there we go. See, so what that does is it basically brings up the area around to make it into kind of like a little ramp so that enemies can actually advance and they can actually get around however they like. Of course, you can actually change the strength of this as well, so you can just basically make it super powerful, so you can just basically do things really quickly if you want to. And I'm gonna just flatten this area around here. Can people get up there? I don't think they can actually get up there, so let's do a little bit of terracing. There we go, bit of terracing around there, and there we go. Okay, so let's move on. So now we can actually change, look at this, we can change our biomes. So you can actually just have a completely blank one if you want. I don't know why you do that, maybe for like a simulation of some kind. But you can have cracked land, you can have, I'm gonna go for the snow one actually, I think that's pretty fun. You can also change the lights. So I'm gonna go for this, I'm gonna go for like a dark one. That seems pretty fun because you can actually see some of the lighting effects. And then of course you have the building grid. So there's the building grid right there. And you can kind of see where the player will be able to build from. So for example, because this area over here, right here, is not level, you're not going to be able to build there. So what I should probably do is try and make that so that you can build over there, if at all possible. Maybe I can do it, maybe I can't. It really depends. Maybe I can make it work. Something tells me I'm probably not going to be able to. Maybe not. Let's just flatten it out. It doesn't seem like it's going to work right here, so I'm not entirely sure why that's not doing it, but maybe it's just because I'm terrible. It's probably that. Let's do a soft one. There we go. So, yeah, maybe... it seems pretty flat to me. Seems pretty flat, so maybe there's just a particular area that cannot be built on. So let's just reset that. There we go. There we go. All right. So you just had to reset it and then generate it again once you had leveled out the terrain. So now we have our building grid. Now what you can do is you can place resource fields. So you can place these wherever you want. You can place them wherever you like. You can place them over here. You can place them... I'm actually going to place them... am I going to be nice? Yeah, I'll be nice. Why not? Let's be nice and place two things relatively close to each other. And that's going to enable people to basically make things pretty easily. So I think that's fine. Then we have spawners. So what you can do with the spawners here. So this is where obviously the enemies are going to come from. So let's say the enemies will come from over that direction. And let's spawn another one. And they'll come from... let's make it easy, and we'll just they'll make them come from over there. We need to move this a little bit further away, I think. Now what you can do with this is you can actually make waypoints. So if you want to, you can actually move this waypoint so that they actually go to a certain area first. So if, for example, I wanted to maybe make this... maybe up here, maybe just... Oh, nope, that was... Oh, okay, no, that's not exactly what I wanted, thank you. No, not exactly that, thanks very much. Okay, so yeah, let's just flatten this out a little bit. So let's just make this like so. Just around here, you know, just a little pathway, you know, just a little pathway. And what we're going to do is I'm then going to make just a hole. It does not look natural. There's a reason why it doesn't look natural. It's because my strength is a little bit too high. So I'm going to just go for a softer tool here. And we're going to go and just flatten this out a little bit. Oh, I should really use a greater strength for this. There we go. So let's just try and get that a little bit up there. And what I'm trying to do is create a small little path so that our enemies... If I can actually find the waypoint again, there we go. So our enemies can actually go there. Let's add another waypoint as well. So there you go. So our enemies are going to travel around. So they're going to go from this direction, and they're going to travel all the way around like that. And then they're going to go down straight to our player. And I think I'm going to go like that. There you go. All right. So that's, I think that's pretty fine. That makes it a little bit more interesting, I suppose. And this is very, very quick, by the way. I'd spend a lot more time on it otherwise. And of course, you can change the fog of war if you so desire. You can change the color of the fog of war as well. And you can also create fog. Yeah, you can create fog. So basically what you can then do is, because I want to make this red fog, I want to make it red. Actually, should it be black fog or dark red? Dark red fog. Okay, so dark red fog, and we're going to just increase the there we go. Yeah, so there you go. So all of this fog right here, so no one's going to know where they're coming from because it's just surrounding the base. Yes, it's surrounding the base. Very good. And there we go. So that's it. And you can actually play your music as well, or you can change music if you so desire. So there you go. And there's the little geographic map that you can see there, so that gives you a better idea as to what your terrain actually looks like. And I think I am pretty ready to save that. So I'm actually going to go save as, and I'm going to call it Abomination. Is there no... oh, I can create a thumbnail for it as well. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go... please don't play this. There we go. Because it is terrible. Let's face it, it is absolutely terrible. But if you so desire, you can actually play it if I hit publish on the workshop, which I'm not entirely sure if I will do at the moment. But you can check out this game through the link in the description. And so, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.